anniversary of the Sports Entertainment.
Championship match, anytime, any place.
And we kick things off for the WrestleMania. I'm Michael Cole, and it is an absolute JR and Jerry the King Lawler.
Oh, well, thank you, Michael. Hey. Oh, man. CM Punk would have become the...
Introducing next is the world's strongest man, Mark
Lawler and Jim Ross.
Well, you know, it doesn't get any bigger than this. Doesn't get it.
Henry, he's the strongest man in the entire world. And also joining
la historia en el aniversario 25 de WrestleMania. Bienvenidos todos, incluyendo nuestro querido.
Weighing 249 pounds, he is the WWE.
From Friday Night SmackDown, the current United States champion NBA match losing streak is red hot right now, just winning the U.S.
Weighing 233 pounds.
He wouldn't be proud to have a son like Hornswoggle.
Are you kidding? I got two of them.
From Orangeburg, South Carolina, Benjamin.
For the fourth time this man, Shelton Benjamin, will be convinced was in the first Money in the Bank ladder match. Is he due to win it?
Kofi Kingston.
And King and Kingston so excited his first WrestleMania. And how big is this out of here tonight?
123 pounds, Christian.
In ladder matches.
You're right. If experience in these type of matches means anything.
Made a name in TLC matches, and there's ladders and
Walking under him as well.
I would never walk under a ladder. And here's the man who could very well be the favorite in this match. Like they say on a Saturday night in Muskogee, the longer they come, the better they get. It's experience. In this matchup, the rules are simple. You must anytime, any place, and any time that Money in the Bank
Briefcase is as good as gold.
Well, this is the fifth Money in the Bank. The submissions, disqualifications out the window. They're irrelevant. See that briefcase? It's 20 feet above the ring. Big man, just tossing people and ladders around the ring.
Can you look around? I think this ring is surrounded by at least a dozen ladders.
Hung up on the top rope, and now Mark Henry's got the ring to himself.
Look out!
Oh man! Three.
Really alone in the ring, but no ladder. He's going to have to get another ladder in the ring. Look out!
Each and every one until one man can survive it.
Yeah.
Ball in. It's good.
I thought he meant he was going to take a shot at climbing.
The Kingston's got that kind of vertical leap. Well, Punk and Kingston throwing caution into the wind. Remember, inside that brief.
What is Shelton Benjamin thinking here?
My God.
You're a long way from the ring.
Eliminated himself.
Did he land on his head?
Benjamin just diving into that sea of soup. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. No. And a shillelagh.
Can you imagine it?
And Hornswoggle.
He's got a step ladder.
It's a Hornswoggle.
Hornswoggle, what are you thinking? What's he doing, though?
The pot of gold, I can tell you that. Oh! Gonna reach the briefcase without a ladder in there.
Well, they're half the participants in this match.
And it could be Finley. Unlike Kofi Kingston, who's getting bashed by the again. Oh! Amazing instant. Already won an Intercontinental Championship and a World Tag Team.
Watch this amazing.
Finley taking down a CM Punk.
Oh no!
And using the good use of the smaller ladder as a weapon.
So far,
this could be Finley's opportunity. And Kofi Kingston realizing this matchup could end. Oh! They'll bent on destroying everyone in the match, taking the ladder out of its 400-pound range, maybe more. He's always in a nasty. Caught by Mark Henry. Mark Henry catching Kingston in midair. And the triumphant.
Oh man, this thing. Look at this. Oh, how is that young man's back not broken?
Mark Henry right shot to the kidneys of Mark Henry. It was a shillelagh earlier. The ladder.
9 different languages. Enjoying this Money in the Bank ladder match.
Rivals here from Friday Night SmackDown, the United States champion, and the
placing that ladder. Whoa! There's the athleticism of Benjamin. Innovative in this matchup. Look at this! Oh, and MVP!
It's a time.
You were right, JR. These high-risk moves can win. Money in the Bank champion, CM Punk.
Punk trying to make some history here and win Money in the Bank 2 years in a desperate state.
CM Punk had this.
And both men have perhaps taken out themselves.
He didn't knock down. Shelton Benjamin.
Bodies. Every man that's won this match and has cashed it in has become a champ.
And then Warren there with a MVP go face first down every rung of that ladder.
Hand it to him for that. MVP and others eliminated.
Man, Shelton Benjamin with total disregard for her. Did you hear that?
No one cares about regard, personal safety, whenever they choose to cash it in. This match.
You get that briefcase, you have that contract anytime during the next.
You become famous, you become rich. And now look at this, fighting for one prize. Oh my gosh!
With 2 letters!
What use of the ladder?
Punk and Christian!
The Chicago made.
Punk caught up! Deja vu from last. Punk really in trouble. Punk hanging upside.
Christian.
Oh, it was between Kane and Christian. But somehow CM Punk has righted himself.
Punk, Grayson, doesn't care about himself, only wants to win. Kane kicked off the top.
Punk does it.
Punk's done it.
For the 2nd straight year. See, this is amazing.
CM Punk cashed in money.
What a match. What a match. Benjamin's dive. Taking competitors out. Frank Henry. Oh, man.
Able to survive that. And survive the big.
And that last kick finally eliminated the competition. Punk has always said that luck is for losers. Wow. Congratulations to CM Punk in the 25th of WrestleMania.
Welcome to Houston, Texas at WWE Access. It's the greatest thing I've ever been to in my life. This is for the wild.
Man, this is WrestleMania week. There's so many.
We're having an art auction.
All of the proceeds and the funds will be.
Wow, look at that.
It really is.
I went over to Hornswoggle's house, got in the hell of a
The electricity, the intensity, the energy, everyone is.
Forget for the rest of my life.
Multi-platinum recording artist,
My name is King. And this is for the questions that don't have any answers. With beavers, northern lights, and the sun.
summertime in northern Michigan. And where we didn't have no end, and we were trying different things. We were smoking out the bottle, not thinking about tomorrow. Singing sweet home Alabama. She'll forever hold her spot beside my soul. Play some rock and roll. Sipping whiskey out the bottle. Come on, put your hands together.
The following is a 25 to the floor. The last diva standing will become the first ever.
Kid Rock is my hero. Original diva, Mae Young. Of course, joined by Candace there at ringside. 25 Marella, who has been eliminated. Remember, you don't go over the top rope in this matchup. That's a WrestleMania first. You know, you get a sneak peek at all the divas that are in this battle royal on .com. And that is in there, King. That's Sunny. Where's Sunny? WWE Diva. Sunny, he would shave his back for Sunny, he said. WrestleMania. McKeon, first ever. Formerly of Toughen Up, Mickie James, the four-time women's champion, taking it ever there. How great was Kid Rock? Oh! She hurt. Just a massage. Victoria have been eliminated, among others thus far. 25 Diva Mania. First ever Miss WrestleMania. For a moment, hanging on Victoria as is big. The Bella Twins and Jillian. It was action. Think she would like me participating in this? She remember. Oh man, they slammed me a winner. Slam me a Molly Holly. Molly Holly. Sell out of Molly Holly. She's in. She's Beth Phoenix. Victoria and something ugly about this match. Well, there's a diva in there that I don't really recognize. And Beth Phoenix, the Glamazon Divas champion, Maurice has been eliminated. Mickie James hanging out from Beth Phoenix in the Royal Rumble. He is. Must be the first ever Miss WrestleMania. And what better do? Even reminds you of second honeymoon, right? It's gonna lease. Look at Mickie and there's Helga eliminated. Man, eliminated. Mickie James and Miss Number. And Mickie lost her number. It's Diva. And I've never said that before, but there's a eliminating Melina and Beth Phoenix. Yeah, who is our winner? Yeah, who is the winner? Lucy and I deeply. Well, there's Candice Michelle set to present. Like the winner? The illustrated woman.
My name is Santina. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and Miss What? Santina was on the German Olympic. Oh. Beth Phoenix is a little emotional as well. She's the sash, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, I don't know if this music is appropriate right in the store. There's nothing wrong with that. Get her gear, but come on. Uh-oh. Oh, no, please. Stop, please. Some WrestleMania moments. And now we're experiencing a very unique. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, the story in Chris Jericho. Well, Rowdy Roddy Piper, Ricky the Dragon.
I still have a problem with Mickey Rourke, Piper, Jimmy Snuka. All of these Hall of Famers need to be put more than desperate, shameless parasites.
Hall of Famer what?
I think I'm going to challenge Jimmy Snuka, Roddy Piper.
Those legends, I accept.
Flair, do you and the rest of the legends don't?
I'll be so proud to stand.
Ringside powerless, with tears streaming down your and Mickey Rourke's gonna be watching with his own two, gonna be thinking, oh my God, what have I?
Is you people here?
And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, Mickey.
The following is a 3-on-1. 226 pounds, Chris
Superfly Snuka.
Notice your attitude change for every legend that he's come in contact with, Jerry.
Well, then he got this horrible attitude. I mean, no respect. Total
He has been driven by ego. He's obsessed to be spoken about. People forget about these legends.
Hall of Famer, Ricky the
Steamboat went into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Hall of Famer, Jimmy Superfly. Hall of Famer, Roddy.
It's WrestleMania, and to my knowledge, this is the first ever Hall of
And how can you not get goosebumps? Stage where they belong.
Ricky Steamboat stopped in his Jericho that tonight at WrestleMania. Jericho here.
That look hasn't changed for weeks and weeks and weeks.
When you see, there's some mutual admiration.
Jericho's turned his back on all these legends that he used to idolize.
Having an affliction, a sickness, not being able to get out of the spotlight. And remember the rules, gentlemen, of this matchup. Chris Jericho must either pin or...
So all three legends must be defeated by Jericho for Jericho to win.
Chris Jericho, and here comes Hot Rod.
This match could be teach Jericho a lesson.
Whoa, look out!
And Piper taking Jericho.
Arm. Calling the top rope, look out!
In the ring rope between the second and third rope, but...
Hey! Piper may have him. Jericho in trouble. Shoulders down and a kick.
I don't think I've seen Piper throw a drop kick.
Jericho getting some come up.
It was Piper who said to Jericho, old school is cool.
Teaming with Paul Orndorff, taking on Hulk Hogan and Mr. T.
Every one of those headbutts he does.
And as Jared mentioned before, all three of these legends.
I think maybe Jericho might be feeling right now that he's bitten off a little more than he could chew.
Mickey Rourke's movie's all about. He said Snuka is sick in the head. Vintage Steamboat from the Steamboat. A man who was inducted into the Hall of Fame last night by...
In the late 80s.
Rick Steamboat told the story. Steamboat graciously obliged, and then Jericho would run this man.
Here this match goes, believe it or not, I think it favors Jericho because...
For a former WWE and a world champion, an 8-time Intercontinental champion. And Snuka's in trouble.
Whoa.
Walls of Jericho.
Submission move. Joe's taking Piper's head off.
And Piper's on.
Jericho unaware.
Oh,
crossbody.
Jericho telling Steamboat that you sold your...
Pathetic for a human being to say that with someone as skilled as Ricky the Dragon.
Boot right to the side of Steamboat's face.
And who will ever forget the despicable attack on Steamboat that night by Jericho.
25, referring to Chris Jericho, it would be...
We saw Jericho glance at Flair moments ago. Remember, Chris Jericho told in this matchup.
Look at Steamboat fight back. That's Will.
Oh, he's skinning the cat as Flair gets knocked
into another time zone.
Can Ricky Steamboat?
How amazing is that? Was that
WrestleMania matches ever with Randy Savage at WrestleMania 3?
Well, it's about Steamboat teaching Chris Jericho some...
Got him! Steamboat's got him! He got it! Oh, gosh!
Jericho went for that
like he called him.
Steamboat taking Jericho to the limit here.
And the devil is due.
Watch it!
Running bulldog by Jericho.
How much resilience do they have? How much can...
Lion salt missed by Jericho. Slam, cover, Zebo, and Jericho down again. And a kick out. No, he didn't. Going for the walls of Jericho. Back on his back, and he does. Jericho's in trouble. He's got him. It's a cradle. Right hand to the kidney. Chris Jericho has the victory. Chris Jericho said it last week. He believes his name will now...
Oh, his name is synonymous with... Whoa, wait a minute. He's got Flair. Flair trying to let him. Let's go! A couple of weeks ago, and seriously injured. To the cold breaker.
And remember that skull flared it after the assault by Jericho. Look at his smile.
And I did just what I said. And now, there's one. You started, huh?
Jericho knows that's not why Rourke's here.
Do you hear me?
That may not be a good idea.
What are you, a coward? Come on, Rourke.
This may not be wise on the part of Mickey Rourke.
Absolutely nothing but love and respect.
Mickey Rourke stepping out of his world on a roll, on an emotional high from winning his leg. Mickey Rourke and the Nates. And right here, watch the left. It's the Hall of Famers. He didn't come here to get in the ring, but he did a heck of a job once. Big time left hand. It's impressive to see the camaraderie, the brotherhood, and the respect. There, Matt and Jeff, you know, you see a lot of
Of sibling rivalry that has reached horrible levels. A story of the WWE Championship.
The Hardys, shades of TLC.
Spotlight with my brother. And without me and Jeff's life, you've been through a lot this year, Jeff. There was the accident with the pyro. Only, Jeff, you received a call from me. And you asked me, what about my dog? Turned into tragedies. One person. You hate me, man. Now it says I turn to cross the line. I know I'm gonna find my way. Jeff Hardy's realized. I also had to swallow the fact that my career has been mediocre. I no longer care about is me.
Will be contested under Extreme Rules or submission. From Cameron, North Carolina, weighing 236 pounds.
Different. The glow's gone. It's been replaced by trouble eyes of entertainment at one time. That is completely different than he once was.
Of a lifetime was to make it in WWE, and they've done that. That's what I call evil envy of his own little brother.
From Cameron, North Carolina, weighing
A WrestleMania poster at one time, and you know about now Matt Say's been praying to WrestleMania.
Again, all these weapons
Obviously, their bodies will allow it.
Did you ever believe you?
And that's kicking that hip of Jeff Hardy right into the stern and thrill show. Well, these two. Somebody's going to get hurt and get hurt.
Touch him. He wouldn't hit him. He wouldn't bring himself to do that. He refused
taking just You leave your feet, you take a chance.
Oh, and a chair to the back of the knee. Oh, and a kick out.
Man, oh man, that's that chair in midair.
How the hell the self? And Matt Hardy again looking to put this one away. Called Sibling Diaries. A look at the Hardys during WrestleMania week. And there was one meeting with Jeff not to have this matchup tonight. Their father.
Side effect on that steel chair.
And Jeff has been there.
Punished their mother when they're both young kids. Their dad has raised them. Son driving another into the steel chair. Play some strange music.
Than Jeff did, like you said. Maybe just, I think that's what Matt felt, that Jeff goes off on his own. Oh, no.
Table in place.
Oh, no.
TLC matches that they teamed and won at WrestleMania.
Starting to build momentum.
Jeff with that clothesline, but you notice.
And of Jeff Hardy.
Ooh, oh.
You hear Matt.
Remember the days you and I. You and I can remember calling matches. Oh! When the Hardys would destroy each other.
Hardy's finding all kinds of things under that ring tonight.
With 3 straight WrestleManias, 16, 17, and 18.
Yeah,
You'd think these two men were total strangers and just adversaries.
Before Matt kicks out.
Modern day Kane.
Matt just.
So much.
Tear at the Royal Rumble to cost his brother the championship.
Yeah, that's all. That's divided. And it became totally
WWE Championship.
Guys, tell me, what is Jeff thinking here now?
Well, Jeff Hardy said earlier that he was, as his state. And Jeff Hardy were.
This is sick, twisted, and extreme. To the left hand. No! Some broken bodies.
And a broken brother.
One of these guys may be able to get up from this.
It has come to this.
How much more extreme can this match?
Not moving.
It may be academic that this.
Jeff Hardy.
Ropes to break the count.
Just this fantastic fly. But Money in the Bank, or the ladders rather, left for that Money in the Bank.
Thus far, it's only apparently appropriately in some sort of.
I think that Jeff might, it's a little exclamation point there.
Yes, not recovered from that double stacked chair that's side by side, one bigger than the other.
Matt had recovered. Now what has Jeff got in mind?
What on earth?
The unique enigma, Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy.
Oh my God!
To stop this match under the rules of the lower part of the spine of Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy's head has ruined another moment for his brother Jeff.
Satisfaction for him.
The thing about it is that
I think the answer to both your questions is yes. And yes, I believe Matt Hardy is fulfilled what he came to WrestleMania 25 to do.
That's right, Michael. Apart and come hell or high water. That's exactly what Matt Hardy has done.
Absolutely unbelievable. How does that not break your...
Randy Orton, the Viper, getting ready for the double.
Is he ready?
For the Intercontinental Championship.
This is the greatest at a WrestleMania vision that just as Julius Texas, you've got no champions. Texas, you drink your little lattes. You drink I will then hop back on my famous wife, New York City, as Steel.
There's your hero, JR. Rey Mysterio. Heath Ledger's Joker. Look at that. What do you think? The green hair.
Mysterio is back on the grand stage at WrestleMania. 2 years due to injury. The last time he performed a
champion. And he's got an uphill battle tonight. Momentum going into WrestleMania. That was about that smile on the face there on the face. You know that, Jeff? Or does he keep his money? From Rey Mysterio. Certainly an underdog in this matchup, but
no champion JBL and Rey Mysterio.
First, the challenger, John Bradshaw Mayfield.
At 175, I'm going to guess here. Deep on the hook. 6'7".
That's what it's about, the intercom.
Oh,
cheap shot!
And look at JBL teeing off.
Well, JBL has started. The match may not have. Can't ring the bell until the referee says so, but...
Ring the bell!
Who's in trouble?
Out of nowhere, it's a Curry. No! You gotta get killed that way!
Oh, JBL promised the most dominant victory in records. A dominant win for Rey Mysterio. Bradshaw
almost kicked almost kicked Rey's head off, but once the match...
And in 21 seconds, Rey Mysterio becomes the...
Mysterio wins the Intercontinental title for the very first time.
I don't know if JBL even believes what he just said. That I know of.
Pretty historic.
There's still time to reconsider. That's the case. He has made history here tonight, but certainly not the kind.
In the nation's fourth largest city, wonderful Houston, deep
about to get here. He got here.
Carl is a great friend of John Cena's. He's a
main event in recent WrestleMania history. Indeed, it's
You are looking at the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Stand here today, looking at my life, seeing WrestleMania. If there's anybody that ought to face The Undertaker at the 25th anniversary, Shawn Michaels. 16-0.
The Phenom, a man who's never lost at WrestleMania.
Peace. Mortal Undertaker streak continues.
I think I've ever seen a better big match wrestler than Shawn Michaels.
The man out champion,
Shawn Michaels.
I respect The Undertaker, but the time for prayer has in the beginning darkness.
Approaching the ring first from San Antonio, Texas, is the...
Has his game face on.
The Irons team and all. Can Michaels hang official?
Shawn Michaels staring out on the silver anniversary of WrestleMania.
And one HBK.
Undertaker, conversely, ascending from the rest that will come together in this very ring in front of us.
Undertaker! Not just symbolic. They have different personalities, styles, but there is one likeness. They are
a winning streak at WrestleMania 7. Michaels grew up. And let's not forget a couple of things, gentlemen. Along the way, Bret Hart in a 1-hour match became WWE champion. There, Bret Hart. Pretty good WrestleMania resume.
Boots, if I were across the ring from The Undertaker.
You have to remember one thing. And that, JR, is how quick Sweet Ginger's there.
Speed and quickness. And that is a unique in the early going.
he going?
Michaels feigning with that foot and the kick. Undertaker.
Oh, and a strike to the Undertaker.
The defiance of Shawn Michaels. Because of that Luthez press, taking down the Undertaker, who wisely has it. Cat and mouse game may be over now.
Undertaker didn't even slow down.
Powerfully pulverized.
Michaels injures his knee. He wants to do more than that to HBK in this matchup.
Remember, the Undertaker has never defeated Shawn Michaels. WWE fans split.
Inside down, goes inside out, and then is elevated to
the injuries Shawn Michaels has suffered to that back throughout his career. In fact,
and that was some display of power and quickness. Very, very good, because Michaels was able to be
some of the reasons why Shawn has never lost to the Undertaker.
Match. Michaels able to use every trick in the book to win that contest. Then Shawn Michaels got hurt. Did he really win that casket?
But for the figure four, Undertaker blocked it.
There'll be no underestimating Michael. The Undertaker, I have never in my life seen the Undertaker 16-1, but a submission.
No.
Vertical base, take away the leverage advantage of the Undertaker. Nor Tombstone.
Shawn Michaels claimed throughout this.
Care how big and how strong you are. When you're locked in
the long reach of the Undertaker, and therefore the right hands are what.
Back to your point. Taking the Undertaker off his feet yet again.
That was
Undertaker!
Yes!
Remember the threat, the warning from the
Undertaker trying to get that circulation back in the left leg, as you saw him.
He knows if he gets another opportunity, he'll go right back to those legs.
The near puncher, the power hitter versus the boxer in this conference, and a big size 17.
Big, massive.
Undertaker thinking about ending it here.
Shawn Michaels!
Hey!
Shawn Michaels!
Crossface!
He's got it locked in!
The second submission in this contest.
Well, you said earlier you've never seen
part of his body to try to break the crossface, trying to roll back over onto his side.
But look at the torque on the neck of the Undertaker.
Man,
Michaels never relinquished his hold. He maintained control.
Precarious position.
Now, you got him now.
Oh!
Michaels
the Undertaker able to get to his knees.
Got to get back to a vertical base, though. Slam breaks it.
There's a separation. Exhaling there. Getting his wits about him. But I think the Undertaker thought.
He's still amazed at the Undertaker.
Anger.
Oh! That's all that kick did.
Michael standing right in front of perhaps the most fierce. But it found its mark. He found a payday. Michaels didn't have to get up that way. But that's the
Shawn Michaels giving the Undertaker everything he has.
Undertaker up.
Michaels doubling up his offense here tonight.
Face it. Shawn Michaels has the Undertaker's number.
Coming. And Shawn Michaels.
Michaels got a low kick. Going back for the figure four. The tap. Will Michaels tap at WrestleMania 25?
He's got to get to the
ring. Got to the ropes. The ropes have saved Shawn Michaels.
Back and forth there. Just a few seconds ago, Shawn get to the ropes to save himself from that submission. Hold by the
careful. Remember, the referee's got a 10 count to utilize. On the outside, and the Undertaker back at his pace. A deadly pace.
Just a big kick to the temple. Shawn.
Undertaker said that Michaels is the
awesome, or Michaels has had the amazing instincts that we know he.
And it capitalizes.
What is he thinking about how much pain he's in right now?
Michaels.
My God, the sickening this winning.
If the Undertaker's counted out, and at this point in the night, I think Shawn, what's the referee's count to?
A count of 9.
Undertaker was less than a second.
And a change in the look in the eyes of Shawn Michaels.
Well, you know what, guys? If it didn't end on the count out,
it's Undertaker! No! Jumps right here! And Michaels kicked out!
Oh my gosh!
The disbelief in the eyes of the...
Get one arm, right there it is!
Is the streak over here? Is it over?
Undertaker, a second away here.
Watch this.
What about Shawn Michaels?
The Undertaker. And the show stops.
Shawn Michaels showing amazing heart.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Whoa. Another counter. Michaels head bounced off the canvas.
Impossible. The frustration.
And he got this.
Listen to this impact and watch Shawn's heel. Well, I do have to believe that Shawn Michaels has the Undertaker.
Countered. Fine.
Oh, gosh. Like elbow attempt from the top rope. Undertaker looking to be.
Watch as Shawn moves out.
The Undertaker's eyes tell a better story than we could have. Slams, lash rides, tombstones, and
Shawn Michaels seems to be unconscious. How did he?
Shawn Michaels said that my light will forever outshine your.
Can the Undertaker get darker?
You doggone right. Look at this.
Oh!
Shawn Michaels has not moved.
Around the horn, catching the Undertaker for the situation Michaels was in.
Look at it, look at it. Whoa!
We are seeing two bona fide Hall of Famers.
And one of the most amazing performers we've ever seen. It's the will to win. It's the absolute will to win.
It is. Shawn Michaels is special. He is extraordinary.
Pilot, it's like he doesn't even know what he's doing, but he's doing it.
Body on body. Not overstating the obvious, but so important using the
rope. One big move left. Can Shawn
any more sweet chin music?
No. He may not.
Undertaker pulling himself up.
They did it!
Will live his prophecy!
Is continuing. Can you be classic?
So fitting. The legendary Undertaker.
This capacity crowd is chanting. Shawn reaching, clawing. To be able to stand to their feet.
Oh, wow!
Their hearts, their will, their passion.
Back up.
Oh! Undertaker, and throw, and throw. Oh! Get kicked in the face.
Whoa. Shawn trying to counter the chest of the Undertaker is.
Oh! Undertaker ran into some.
See, when you least expect it, when there's no distance.
Out some way.
They have both dished out.
My God, Michaels is going to try another chance.
Oh, pile driver.
Michaels caught zero.
Michaels proved tonight that he was indeed Mr. WrestleMania.
Taker proved that he is now 17-0.
Fan of sports entertainment. I am
WrestleMania is all about. Taker continued on after this crash and burn.
Michaels is still able to persevere.
We thought for sure
the tombstone pile driver, unheard of.
Sweet chin music. I thought
the dead man refused to lose.
He risked it all, and he paid the ultimate price.
And the Undertaker caught him and tombstone his way.
Oh. Awesome.
I feel like we've just seen heaven. What a match.
Goosebumps.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm about exhausted. That was amazing. I just got re-energized. Woo! Finally out, John Cena was the world's champion, but the Elimination Chamber.
It's all wrapped up in one perverted pack.
No choice. Edge deserves everything he's going to get.
The triple threat at WrestleMania. I am Edge. Underhanded backstabbing tactic to try to keep me away from the World Mania to fight. I am going to WrestleMania.
Guerrero. The following is a triple threat match. And
Heavyweight champion.
He didn't look in a very good mood. Well, an entrance befitting world champion.
In this love triangle, very minutes you love triangle. The world's heavyweight championships on the line. 3 men will be in this match.
Well, triple threat match. Edge is at a distinct disadvantage. I mean,
when we found out that she was in love with both of these men.
Now you guys, one other thing about Vicky, and that's the anatomically superior. Whoa! And an entrance befitting
to John Cena. It beat John Cena this past Monday night.
introducing the challengers. First, show. 140 pounds, John Cena. And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, your superstar, Edge.
In the decision to lose that title. First man to gain pinfall or submit.
All over the world here at WrestleMania, and then what a contingency.
Knockout victory over Edge.
No, not at all. Because I think the Big Show remembers that.
That will affect the love triangle without question. Big Show's concerned. It's partially about our general or active
big boot. 22, 5E to be exact. One quick right handoff.
Oh, and there it was, except
he can change the whole complexion of the match with those right hands. Good nephew, Chavo, wheeling her around.
She named Big Show the #1 contender first off against her husband Edge. Then John.
I see Vicky over there rubbernecking.
The expression on the face of the Big Show hasn't changed this match started. Well, and what this does is buy Cena time with both his opponents outside the ring.
Watch out here, boys.
And Cena driving it with that high-risk maneuver.
Remember last week on Monday Night Raw, Edge in strategy.
The irony here is that Edge's amazing impact from a...
We've already the Big Show here tonight to take out Cena. You can't trust Edge.
Every man for himself. And get the ultimate opportunist, take advantage. Cover, world title on the line.
They're trying to keep the powerful John Cena down.
That was not an eclipse, Dale. Big Show walking.
And reintroduced. A side slam.
Will show
the champion Edge.
And Big Show has singled out the rib cage in the back. Side slam there.
Cena fight back. Cena can throw some body.
Hey! Who the Chavo is?
All right. And maybe eliminating from the process.
And now John Cena wants to take advantage. New
champion Edge and John Cena collide. Cena caught right on the chin with a
Cena may be out cold, and Big Show turns his focus to the champion Edge.
Oh, look out here, look out here.
And Edge counters.
Edge was able to counter.
The opportunistic Edge.
Edge has both of his opponents, and
Cena's out of the picture for the moment.
And you know, just a reminder.
I like this. There's got to be a winner.
Big Show's
look at this.
Like this.
Right on the concrete.
Anybody out there hurt? Anybody other than Edge and Big?
And he shows it here.
Watch Edge diving.
Edge is a man who made a career in table ladders and chairs matches.
Cena got the knockout earlier by the Big Show.
And did you notice, JR? Edge was Cena.
Well, it shows that Edge hasn't lost all of his intelligence.
Doesn't matter who kicks out.
That's just instincts right there. Talking about John Cena earlier pulling the trigger when the Big Show was tied up in the...
Lying in wait. STF!
This is it!
The step over into the crossface.
Edge took the world title from John Cena in an elimination chamber.
Roman Cena pulls it back in. Hey, Big Show!
Oh, Big Show's back.
For himself.
Big Show with that massive hand. He wears a Cena.
Whoa! This is nearly a quarter a ton.
Should Cena trust Edge. Hardness and the intelligence.
Oh, did you feel that?
That's off for Cena and Edge to get on the same page and eliminate the Big Show.
Separation. Here, watch the blink. And here's the separation. Oh!
Cena with that blockbuster, driving high impact.
He's just gritty and determined.
So I'm sure didn't intend for Edge to hit the spear, but it only takes 3 seconds to end this thing.
Locked in. Get your.
Oh my God! No, you gotta be kidding!
Cena. Now Cena.
Attitude adjustment.
Here is your winner, and the new.
Couldn't even talk for a minute. My mouth was agape when I saw Cena
Lift 35 pounds. That John Cena.
But that example of stacking up Edge. Big Show. Wow. Good grief. That set the result.
John Cena is again
heavyweight champion of the world.
Watch this.
Unbalanced dead weight.
That's like superhuman strength. Be a John Cena fan or not, that was.
Cena will not be denied.
And Cena saluted.
Exactly what he said he was going to do. Come to WrestleMania and
man.
I'm going to win. I'm going to be world champion.
And that's big.
I am a midnight.
Every time I stepped in the ring with them. You see, ladies.
Oh! Easy! Get out of that tuxedo so quickly! Out!
whoa, whoa, whoa! You thought it was dangerous going forward?
Well, it's been a while since we've been showered like that.
This is vintage Stone Cold. Around the globe.
Just like last night at the Hall of Fame.
Vince McMahon called him the greatest WWE.
And I really agree with him on that one. Can't don't you wish you wore a hat?
What an unbelievable.
Come on, JR, don't let anything go to waste.
What an unbelievable farewell for
Stephen Dunn. We got a main event coming up. First, it is within 100 miles of where he grew up as a
final opportunity to be in the WWE ring, being here. That's just a cold beer.
And we'll never forget the night that it ended.
One more for the...
Ladies and gentlemen, on has WrestleMania!
Tonight's sellout attendance is 72,000.
All I can say is
And now, Michael.
9 Royal Rumble.
I heard of WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. The McMahons. And systematically destroying his wife. I.e. the entire time. He went to my home. That was a sacrifice that I was willing to take. Let his guard down. And if he did that, then it would allow me. H and
I lock up. Every time he goes to throw a punch. Triple H, I have taken everything that comes this Sunday. Bring the security! Triple H, if that is...
Do some serious damage.
It is somewhat ironic that started it all. The McMahons.
Long time, know them well. The WWE title is all.
The WWE title is the.
He said the title's like a centerpiece to the McMahon family. It's like.
Which is, I think, the motivation for this match entirely. All three.
Oh my gosh, look at it.
Envision, think about it. The skills one must have it.
Triple H turned his back on Randy Orton, and Orton said he made a vow. Oh dear.
A lot of talent.
Leeway in the early part of this matchup.
The structure of this match was a lot on the challenger.
On the official's only a human being. He saw and
And Orton had originally intended to ram Triple H's head into that ring.
Striking with fury with those right hands. Wait until you hang me up.
Say that cowardice was Orton's disease.
Right to the side of the face of Orton. And there's nowhere.
Top of the spine.
And this knee to the head and neck.
But punishing Orton at the same time.
Triple H has talked about it.
These two men going at it tooth and nail here. And, you know, here are either members of Legacy.
Match. And certainly has taken the starch for the moment. Orton really, he was in a must.
How about it, Triple H?
Remember, the game gets counted out. WWE champion.
When you said that, I think Orton just realized.
Well, he's taking every other liberty. Why not that?
I don't know if the game's going to be able to make it here.
Stopped. But the onslaught from the challenger.
Thrown into that steel ring post, the steel steps, and then over that.
Watch the methodical attacks by Randy Orton over the past.
And kick, the straight kick could do it.
Forearm right to the face.
In a physical and a mentally dominant position.
He's going to avenge the moment that defines his life. And now the ref's going through Randy Orton's mind, guys. He's out here claiming that he's the victim. We're just trying to explain what he's got in his head.
Can't believe Randy.
And when he needed to make the counter, the game did exactly.
Holes.
And look at Orton go! I've seen a lot of people get beat with that maneuver right there. So have you, King. And
out of it for 3 seconds, and then you're no longer the champion when you realize where you're at.
Block, if you will. Look at me. They're like a very dangerous. Quite obviously. I'm not a kinesiologist, but anybody can figure
those arms of Randy Orton, the strength.
And for man than Triple H, this dominance would have a profound. Still has that heart and the will to be what he loves more than anything. I love this in the game. He'll fight back no matter what, or maybe not.
Plan B is just to land more punches than your opponent.
That stopped Orton's onslaught.
Match has been a lot about counters. Of the count, the fight in the game.
And Triple H crawls to the cover.
Eating that top turnbuckle. The game came back not only with a counter, but this is what's a match at 72,000 plus here in Houston.
With Lashley, you gotta hand it to him.
Could be a difference maker.
Landscape will change.
Impact on Triple H's hit.
The ultimate game planner with another counter.
Snaps back to it when he realizes he's about to be pedigreed.
Triple H same way.
Again, let's not forget the rules. Not to harp on.
Oh, spinebuster.
I love that double A spinebuster. Just when you...
And a canny champion measuring Orton.
Oh! That inverted backbreaker is a deadly maneuver by Randy.
Championship right here.
You got him. No.
WWE title on the line here tonight at the 25th anniversary. Face eyes.
Oh, wow!
And a 240-some pounder being able to counter that quickly. That's amazing athleticism. Like Orton or not. And
You're just... There's no way to you got in your arms to be hit in the face with both feet from somebody.
Game is
not again.
Oh, almost has been at some point in this match.
Face of Randy Orton, a man that has shown no respect.
Game that just flipped Randy Orton like an omelet right over that
body, assaulting the Spanish announce table right next to it.
Don't use it again. He'll be disqualified here.
The referee's trying it. The game gets disqualified. He loses his title. Man on it.
Watch and listen back.
Again, the Triple H is flirting with disaster.
The game gets almighty.
Orton essentially has got to get back in the ring, and the referee's got to.
That's what he's thinking.
Either.
Remember, this punishment has been brewing for 5 years.
Orton has.
You see the look on Lake's face?
He should not continue. Tender submission. Orton 4 seconds away.
Orton can't believe it.
I think Orton likes it
in hand, doesn't he?
Without question. From the foot.
Oh, yeah, but come on.
I think the game is...
Orton wants to destroy the McMahons. This is the last person that stands in his...
Let's go. Get him out of the corner. Let's go.
Looks like he's about to do that. He needs to threaten Orton with some disqualification here.
He's got a break on 5 or 4. He'll be disqualified on 5. He wants to fight. Oh! And he will fight as long as the game is 3. Randy Orton. RKO.
That man cracked the rear.
Manipulating the referee. Hitting the RKO. Evil human being. Triple H's own sledgehammer. Or a sledge. Remember Randy Orton utilizing that.
Turning Orton inside out.
The last thunderous punt.
Orton is out. He's got that sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer is not a legal weapon. The king with a sledgehammer assault.
And then Triple H hides the evidence.
Amazing the resolve, the will, the courage. Well, that's a right hand.
He just wants to torture Randy Orton.
To repent the sins that he's committed.
You've done enough. Orton's out.
Triple H got a desire, Triple H. The answer to that is no. The Randy Orton.
What a battle. It was only fitting that the beginning of Orton's father-in-law and his brother-in-law.
The